Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be doing the second portion of the ZA50 assembly, and we're going to be working on the transmission. As you can see guys, I have a great layout of how I'm going to be installing all these parts into the transmission. I got my manual to make sure that I'm doing everything correctly, and so today we're going to be installing a jammer clutch, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to use the dealer tool to shim the clutch cover. Alright, so let's get this video started. First off, we're going to start off by installing the adjustment nut, starter plate, and starter clutch cable. So let's get going on that. This is your adjustment nut, and you just insert this one all the way in. Next, we'll put our starter plate and clutch cable. I'm going to disassemble this a little bit. Make it easier to install. See here. There we go. And then you just push out, and we install this piece right here. It's your adjuster. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna put the starter plate. Starter plate spring, washer, and a circlip, and just push down on this until it locks in. There you go. Sweet. Okay, now I'm gonna turn this around and I'm gonna put the starter plate spring. So now we'll put our spring in, and when we're putting the spring in, make sure that this little piece right here gets captured right here. Okay, so we'll put that in, press down, and for this part we're gonna need some lineman pliers. And there you go. Then we'll install our thrust washer. Alright, then we'll install the second gear drive plate. Then we'll install the second gear drive shaft housing. Next, we'll install the second gear clutch, and this is how it normally comes. Installed this way with the triangle facing outwards. But if you flip it, you get better performance. This is what people call flipping the clutch on the ZA50. So we'll put the bad boy in. Nice. And then we'll put this cone washer with this piece, the little raised piece, towards the engine. Okay. We'll put in our new jammer clutch. We'll put in this spline washer, the nut, and we're supposed to torque this down to 29 foot-pounds. So we'll do that now. Okay guys, so I don't got none of those fancy like clutch shoe holders, and I think they're kind of cheap because they break. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a washer in the flywheel nut over here, and what I'm thinking about doing, I'm going to put a wrench with a pipe and let it rest right there as I torque this side down, and I should be able to torque it down to 29 foot-pounds. We have this torqued down to 29 foot-pounds. I went ahead and bent up one of these tabs on the spline washer just to lock this nut down for securement. So now I'm going to put the clutch bell on, but the manual says to lube up this brass bushing. So we'll do that, and we'll install the clutch bell. Boom, beautiful. We'll install this washer. Now we'll install the first gear onto the main shaft, and just be careful because this nut right here will pop out if you just push all the way through. So, and this particular nut is reverse thread, so lefty tighty, righty loosey. So spin it, spin it, spin, and it'll work its way in there. Now I'm gonna hit this with my impact a little bit, but it doesn't need much. So, like I said, lefty tighty, righty loosey. So 15 mil. Not too much. And we'll put this washer. Okay guys, and if I didn't mention it before, the nut right here for the clutches, that is a 24 millimeter. So just so you guys know. So we'll move on from this and we can start our shimming process. Okay guys, so first off, we need to have two different end floats here. So I'm gonna put one of these washers on here, and between that shim and this other weirdly shaped washer right here, you're supposed to have 0.05 of a gap there. So, or let's just say end float. And as you can see, 0.05, easy peasy. Slides right through. So that nut and washer are properly seated. So this process is pretty similar to shimming the crank. So first I'm going to start off with the original shims. Now not much has changed except for the crank and the bearings, but everything was properly shimmed correctly. So for the most part, the original shims should work. So for the gear side, we got 1.62, and for like the crank clutch bell side, we have 1 mil. So put that on there, and the way the manual says is we'll go ahead, put our gasket on this side. Okay. So we'll grab our dealer tool where our clutch cover is at. We'll grab our dealer tool, we'll turn it upside down, and we'll start with the crank side. We'll set the tool. Set it, tighten it up, and we'll move it to this side. And so the same thing, we're looking for an end float of 0.05. So if nothing's really changed, this should work out. And so we'll double check it. And we have a good gap. So this set of shims is gonna work for this side. This set of shims is gonna work for this side, no problem. Okay, so now we'll check the other side. It's pretty much the same process. We'll loosen up the tool, set the tool, get it to the, I will call this probably the transmission side, the gear side, and we'll check the end float. Same situation. We got a good inflow, a little bit of drag, but good inflow. So this transmission is properly shimmed, and we're ready to put the clutch cover on. Okay, the clutch cover goes right on. Okay, and now all we gotta do is install the clutch cover bolts, and I did get new hardware. And so you guys know the only two long ones are gonna be on these caddy corners right here, and then the rest are the same size. So just put those bad boys in. And down, bring them in finger tight first. Okay, and as you're tying these up, make sure you just tighten them up in a star pattern, just so we don't warp this cover. And that's it. And that's how you install your transmission side on the ZA50. Hope this helps, guys. And if you guys like this type of content, like and subscribe.